Lines up, waits, patient, shoots. Sparks makes the save and turns around and grabs it up.
I was just doing it for fun, and one of the AA teams needed somebody to come out for practices because they only had one goalie. So they asked me to come out, and I had a desire to stop pucks, and I always showed up. So over time, it just kind of started to happen. I went from that AA bronze team to being the only goalie on the Mike Gold team the next year, and parents were telling coaches they were going to quit. They had some house league goalie in that. You know, people wanted to just leave the team just because I was there, and that team ended up finishing second in state to a team that was loaded with talent, and we won Silver Stick that year. We won just about every tournament we competed in, and it didn't take long for me to win people over, but for whatever reason, nobody's really wanted to give me a benefit of the doubt from day one. When it came time that I needed my own stuff, my dad had a buddy whose kid was a goalie a couple years older than me, and so he would buy the gear, and he'd hide it on me. So I'd wake up in the morning for school and there'd be like a glove in my bed, and I'd be like, okay, or I'd open the trunk of his car to go to hockey. There'd just be a blocker sitting there. I'd be like, and he'd do it periodically, so he'd just mess with me. So he eventually assembled the set of gear by just hiding stuff on me and making me freak out about it every single time. Winning gold at World Juniors with the US team. And it's funny because the least amount I've ever played on a team was the most fun I ever had, and the specialist experience with the best people that I've ever had. And it was over Christmas, of course, and we were in the middle of Russia, and there were a couple times where I was like, what are you doing here? Why did you come here? Why did you subject yourself to this? And after we beat Canada in the semifinal game, I was sitting in the stands and I was shaking. I was like, now I know why I came. This is everything you've ever wanted to do. Even if you're not in the net making the saves, you're on a team that is doing something special right now. You only get one shot, maybe two if you're lucky at World Juniors, and to be able to walk out of there with not only a medal but a gold medal was, that made the entire trip worth it for me, for sure. My advice as a goalie, take a figure skating class. Learn how to skate. Learn your edges, learn your body, learn how you move on the ice. Because if you don't know how to skate, you're not going to be able to play goalie. Could I do something for the 15-year-old kids that, are on the fringe, the kids that, they still have time to make the moves, and there's no right way to get to this point. God, I wish I would have known what I know now at age 15, and that's why I started this camp, is because I want to give kids the best chance they have at getting to where they want to be.
Here's Loman on a break, stopped by Sparks.